He looked straight into the camera and said it. Meghan Markle didn't cook a single thing. The audience froze. Tell us in the comments where you're watching from, because tonight's story might just be the most unexpected royal roast of the year. In tonight's commentary, we dive into the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, where celebrity chef José Andrés, the Michelin-starred humanitarian behind World Central Kitchen, allegedly decided he'd had enough of royal branding in the kitchen. The episode was meant to celebrate food, creativity, and Meghan Markle's upcoming Archetypes Kitchen Season 2, a project that, according to Netflix, would show Meghan reconnecting with community through cooking. But what began as friendly banter quickly turned into something sharper, a truth session served hotter than any meal. Colbert leaned in with that mischievous grin. So, Jose, you've worked with everyone from presidents to princesses. What's it like collaborating with Duchess Meghan? Jose laughed, a short, nervous laugh. Then came the line that sent social media into meltdown. Collaborate? Stephen, we did all the cooking. Meghan was watching. The crowd chuckled politely, unsure if it was a joke. Then José Andrés added, still smiling, let's just say she's better at holding the camera than the knife. In that instant, you could almost feel the producers in the control room scrambling. But you haven't heard the craziest part. Moments later, Colbert tried to smooth things over, asking, come on, you're saying she didn't cook at all? Jose leaned back, folded his arms, and delivered the knockout. I'm saying if seasoning with PR count as cooking, then yes, she cooked a lot. The audience howled. Even Colbert cracked up, but the subtext hit hard. Because behind the humor lay something uncomfortable, a suggestion that Meghan's second season of her culinary-inspired show was allegedly more stage storytelling than authentic food craft. Social media lit up instantly. Within minutes, hashtag Meghan Can to Cook trended on X, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. Clips of the exchange racked up over 8 million views overnight. Fans of the Duchess called it public humiliation. Critics called it the truth finally plated. It felt like watching Gordon Ramsay Meets a Crown, a fusion of British composure and blunt honesty served on late-night television. And like any good roast, it revealed more about image than about ingredients. Then, during the after-show interview uploaded to YouTube, José Andrés allegedly dropped another bombshell. I keep my recipe notes close, he joked, because someone almost took them home once. Colbert burst out laughing, but viewers caught the subtext. He was reportedly referring to a missing recipe notebook from the filming of Meghan's pilot season last year. Online commentators speculated that Jose was subtly accusing Meghan of copying concepts of the show. Nothing was confirmed, but the implication alone was enough to ignite controversy. Within hours, tabloids spun headlines like, Top Chef exposes Meghan's kitchen fakery, and Royal Recipe Scandal boils over. Meanwhile, Meghan supporters pushed back. They claimed editing and humor were being taken out of context, insisting the Duchess had great respect for José Andrés' humanitarian work. But the chef's expression that night, calm, deliberate, and faintly amused, suggested this wasn't accidental shade. It was personal authenticity meeting performative branding. Sources close to Meghan reportedly told the Mirror she was furious and humiliated. One insider said she watched the clip in disbelief, muttering, "Why would he do that to me on live television?" To her, the cooking show had been about positivity, empowerment, and women's stories, not culinary perfection. To José Andrés, it was about honesty and craft. And that clash between storytelling and substance exploded under Colbert's stage lights. Within 24 hours, hashtags flooded the digital space. Hashtag Chef Jose Truth. Hashtag Meghan Flop Show. Hashtag Cooking with Chaos. Some viewers defended Meghan. She's a storyteller, not a chef. People need to chill. Others sided with Jose. Finally, someone called out the performative PR. Food is about heart, not headlines. The clip hit 15 million views across social platforms. Even celebrity chefs like Padma Lakshmi and Gordon Ramsay reportedly liked tweets referencing the roast. 3 days later, Meghan's team quietly postponed a planned promotional appearance for her new season. Netflix removed several early release teasers from YouTube. Coincidence? Maybe. But many believe the optics were too damaged to proceed without a reset. Meanwhile, José Andrés appeared unfazed. When asked by a reporter outside his D.C. restaurant if he regretted the comment, he simply smiled. Honesty is seasoning. You can't cook without it. That line went viral. It became the quote of the week, printed, memed, and even engraved on mugs by fans. Watching the clip again, I couldn't help but feel the irony. A show meant to unite people through food had turned into a feast of egos. José Andrés, a man who's cooked in disaster zones and refugee camps, seemed to represent authenticity, the kind that doesn't need cameras or royal titles. Meghan, for all her charm and poise, represented the modern celebrity dilemma. When branding overtakes sincerity, even a kitchen becomes a stage. And that's why this moment resonated so powerfully online. It wasn't just a roast, it was a reckoning. A reminder that truth, like salt, stings at first, but makes the meal real. She wanted to serve inspiration, but ended up being served a reality check, live on national television. If you thought that was wild, hit subscribe and drop a comment below. Was José Andrés too harsh? Or did he just say what everyone was thinking? Wait till you see who defended Meghan the next day, and how that backfired spectacularly on live TV.